Okay, that's great. So it's my pleasure to have this privilege given to me to talk to every one of you. And today I'm going to talk on blood circulatory products. Why are we talking about our blood circulatory products? It's very important to talk about these products, especially in the light of the experiences we're having now with the COVID-19. COVID-19, as we know, is a virus, unfortunately, that affects not only the respiratory system, but your blood circulatory system. It has been proven that this virus can equally cause blood clots, kidney failure, stroke, amongst other things. Poor blood circulation is a very common problem in the world, even here in Nigeria, because it can cause other sicknesses like stroke, hypertension, atherosclerosis, aneurysm, erectile dysfunction, and many more. So it's a leading cause of death. Now, to these problems? Yes, it certainly does. And the answer Green Life has given is with our products, traditional Chinese medicine. They are very, very, very effective. One of the reasons why I am a member of Green Life today is because of the effect of these products on my personal health. And because of that experience I have, whenever I am talking to people about Green Life products, I talk with very high conviction. I talk from experience, I talk from the background I have, not just on myself, but my close family members, my friends, the people that I have assisted to gain their health back by virtue of the fact that they are using Green Life products. One of the major blood circulatory products we have is this Danshin Plus. Simply an amazing product. A product that can give you practically instant results on usage of it. I had a patient last week who came to see us, and he came with very severe heart palpitation, high breathing. In fact, my staff was scared initially when he came in because they felt that probably the man had coronavirus. But as soon as he walked in, before even discussing anything, as I saw his condition, I told them to open a bottle of Danshin and give to him. He took 5, placed under the tongue. Within the next 10 minutes, it was like magic. It was simply like magic. Do you think in the case of this patient now that I will need to talk so much, explain so much to convince him to buy other products? Certainly not. Now, after he had taken these products, we had to use a quantum analyzer to find out underlying sicknesses he may have. Which one of it was diabetes? You know, diabetes damages the circulatory system. And so as a result, I was able to recommend some other products that he could use. And he made a purchase immediately. I still gave him a diet plan that he must follow because like I explained to him, you cannot treat diabetes without a diet plan. You must follow that diet plan. You must be strict about it, and then you get yourself. And within a week, he got amazing results. And because of those results he got, he was able to give us several referrals. As I'm talking to you right now, he has given us up to 7 people that he has referred from his workplace. So Danshin Plus is one major blood circulatory product that we have. It helps to reduce plaque in the arteries. For those who have atherosclerosis, this is a must-have product for you. If you're hypertensive, this is a must-have product for you. Of course, if the person has stroke, this is a must-have product for you. And this is one product that can serve as preventive measures for those who have high cholesterol, or those who likely have it, because as far as I'm concerned, practically all of us have one form of blood circulatory problem or the other, because we all eat bad oils. And we have a lot of those bad oils in the markets that are genetically modified oils. And because they're genetically modified oils, they don't run off the walls of the arteries, they stick to the walls of the artery and cause plaque in the arteries. And so you expect to have blood circulatory diseases for people who are used to this lifestyle. So for such people, for all of us in general, we need Danshin Plus as a means of preventing or having any cardiovascular accidents or any cardiovascular diseases, and will not have other issues too associated with poor blood circulation. So for me, this is the mitochondria of the product that we need, Danshin Plus. Double ginseng is another product that we have. I especially like this product, not just for the fact that it works on our blood circulatory system, but also for those who have lower respiratory diseases like pneumonia, like bronchitis. And coincidentally, that is the #1 killer disease that we have here in Nigeria. That being the case, this is a must-have for every home, because these diseases are here with us, and it is now compounded by the fact that the COVID-19 is here. So I love administering this product to anybody who comes to me, either those who come for a quantum therapy analyzing, or those who are not close to me. I will tell you that I've sold so many of these products to so many people, especially within this period that we are living in now. More especially because it is good for your blood circulatory system. It helps to combat respiratory tract infections. And at the same time, it is very, very, very useful in boosting your immunity. And we know that those who have strong immunity have higher chances of combating this COVID-19 disease if they get infected. So there is every need for all of us to use this product. When you are a user of a particular product, when you're talking to somebody, you will not be scared. You will not be agitated. You won't be shaky because you are sure of what you are saying. But if you are not a consumer of products, on what ground will you stand to convince somebody to use it? It will be difficult because some questions that will be asked or presented to you will throw you off balance. You cannot say anything. But if you are a user of the product, you know where this product applies and you use it, the results you get is amazing. Because amazing, it gives you referrals, very good referrals. And it is those referrals that grow your business. It is those referrals that give you the opportunity to get to any level or rank you want in this company. But most important of all, help people. People need help. Sincerely speaking, within this period of COVID-19, so many people are asking questions. People who may have come across you, but now want to know, please, do you have immune boosters? Do you have what we can use now to combat this disease, to serve as a preventive measure? And of course, Green Life has. One of it is this double ginseng. While administering this product, I've found out that when you open the capsule and pour the content in your mouth, it gives you a faster result and an almost instantaneous result. For those who have respiratory tract infection, if you use it like this, you see what I'm talking about. The result is practically magical. That is because this product is wonderful. And in doing research on this double ginseng, people always ask me, why is it that ginseng of Green Life is different from the ginseng of other companies that we have used? And that is because this is just not one ginseng that is here. It's 2 types of ginseng, as well as some other ingredients added to make this a very strong and powerful product. Green Life produces medicinal products. Medicinal plants are used in order for you to get the best of the treatment of any ailments you have. Hot water ordinarily aids in improving blood circulation in the system. But our teas, our angel tea, our roti preparation, these ones are green leaves. Now, these 2 products, if hot water can aid in blood circulation, what do you think will happen with these 2 products? This is our selling products. Wow, Royalty, Angel Tea. Most of the people brought into Green Life was by giving them these products. In some cases, I give them free to have a sample of what our products are like. And when they use it, 99% of the time, they call back and ask you for more. This Royalty especially is just crazy. I've discovered that if you are using this Royalty religiously, if you're the kind of person who has malaria, say, every 2 months, every 3 months, you will notice that you can go a year, 2 years, and you've not seen any sign of malaria. And even when the malaria comes, it doesn't hit you down. That has been the case in my family. Before, my kids, my husband, every 2-3 months, somebody must take malaria medication, and somehow when it comes, it will go round. But I noticed that ever since we made this a regular daily intake in my family, we can stay up to a year, up to 2 years, and nobody has taken any malaria medication. Nobody has fallen sick. My kids take this at reduced doses and quantity, but I make sure that they use it every day. Royalty is a fantastic product, same with Angel Tea. Don't forget, they help to remove lipids and cholesterol, bad cholesterol from the blood. And if they do that, it means when you eat and you're having this beside you, it helps to flush the bad oils from your blood. And that will mean reduced plaque. Because when you have plaque, the arteries are hardened and it will not help you with your blood circulatory system. You begin to have problems. So these teas are a must-have in every family. Everybody should use it. I, for one, I usually take one of this and one of this, and I use it together and drink, and it's been wonderful for me. Gives me strength, energy needed despite the stress of the day's work. Another blood circulatory product we have is B-Care tablet. B-Care tablet is made with ginkgo leaves. So when somebody asks you, do you have ginkgo? You know that this is it. Most doctors I've come in contact with, they usually come requesting for this product because they know what it does to the heart. It's a wonderful product to use for those who have arteriosclerosis, those who have cardiovascular diseases. This product is simply amazing. For me, it's a lifesaver. I do not joke with this B-Care tablets. Now, please note, if you have low blood pressure, kindly do not use B-Care tablets. But for those who are hypertensive or who do not have high blood pressure, and do not have low blood pressure, you can use this product. It's an amazing product that Green Life has, and it does a lot to restore blood flow around your whole body system. And at the same time, it works on the respiratory tract. So you see, it not only heart-friendly, it works on the respiratory tract, and is rich in antioxidants, which for those who have other diseases like maybe HIV, those who have cancer, it becomes important to use. So any inflammatory disease too, kindly include B-Care tablets. So Green Life has enough products to combat the situation we find ourselves now. And like I earlier mentioned, some of the diseases caused by poor blood circulation include stroke. B-Care tablets, Dancing Plus, double ginseng, our tea, and the mother of them all, ST pills. This product, for those who have cerebral arteriosclerosis, which of course can lead to stroke, for those who have stroke proper, you cannot treat them without the ST pills. This product is amazing. For those who have certain cardiovascular disease, it's almost like the Vigo capsule of the heart, for want of a better explanation. And you see yourself getting an amazing, strong result. People who have used this product have recovered from sicknesses that they cannot imagine themselves recovering from. You see situations where people have stroke, cannot talk, have complete paralysis of the body, and yet when you administer ST pills at a proper dose, 1 sachet, and you give B-Care tablets, Dancing Plus, double ginseng, relaxing pills, and our teas, you see blood flow is restored to the brain as well as to the body parts that is having or experiencing paralysis. All these things I am talking about now, it is possible to get it to the hands of people, but it's somebody that will do it. Who is the somebody that will do it? It's you and I. If you don't talk to people, there is no way on God's planet Earth they will get to know about this product. But when you talk to people and tell them the amazing results you have personally gotten using this product, it draws people to you because they realize that you're not just giving them stories, you're not giving them marketing gimmicks. They are listening to you express yourself. This has been my #1 selling point. I tell my story. And once I tell my story, either the person has a similar story or has a relative or a friend that has a similar story. And some who already knew me when I was sick, it's not difficult to convince those ones because they knew I've been to different hospitals. And so when I tell them this is what I use that took care of me, it is not difficult to convince them. So what are we saying? Use these products. Share your story with people and they will believe you. They would want to use the product. But if you're not a user of the product, how would you convince someone else to buy from you? It is impossible because even your conviction, somebody can hear it. Your excitement, your passion about the products, people can hear it. And when they hear it, they will want to join you. We have one wonderful third-party tool that has been of wonderful and immense use to us Green Life members, and that is our quantum therapy machine. It's a third-party tool because unlike when you go to the hospital and you have to tell the doctor the symptoms you are having, and then the doctor does what? Sends you for further investigation by different tests in order to find out eventually what is wrong with you. In some cases, before the person has completed going for all those tests, what will happen? The person may die or the situation becomes worse and they tell you, take this person home. But with our wonderful quantum therapy analyzer, within a few minutes, you can know what is wrong with this person. And in some cases, when you are explaining to the person, like I had a nurse who came back this period from America, and she asked me, is this voodoo? Is this black magic? I said, no. She said, do you know me before? I said, I don't. And somebody actually brought her there. She was shocked. Explaining things were wrong with her. So you find out that somehow 60 to 80% of the job has been done for you with your quantum therapy machine. And so when you now recommend products, the person is eager to listen to you. Don't forget that our quantum analyzer prescribes products. So you are not convincing the person of something the person does not know. The person has his or her own body. So the person understands the challenges that he or she is facing. And so the person buying the products for treatment becomes easier. What of in a situation where you do not have the opportunity to analyze the person? Like a recent case I had, the person is living in the US and somebody introduced her to our products, who has used our product as a patient and a customer. So she called and she asked if it's possible to send the product to her. I said, yes, you can use DHL. If you just send your address, send the money, and we'll do it. She has fibroid. Unfortunately, she has gone for about 5 surgeries. So the 6th one, she's scared. She said she may die. And so I recommended products she will use. I gave her a month cost and breakdown. She paid. I will way bill the products to her. And she's using the product. This is her 2nd week now. And she's happy. And she's asking, can I talk to others about this? I said, yes. You can even become a member. Be assured that we'll be sending the products to you. What are we saying? Some people will tell you in this period that they cannot get people. COVID-19 has kept them indoors. They cannot see anybody to talk to. How would they market the products? Hogwash. People need Green Life products now more than ever. You see people who have been sick, they have not even created time and opportunity to treat themselves. What are they doing now? Everybody wants one treatment or the other. You had when they said chloroquine can take care of COVID-19. What happened? People rushed out to pharmacies. They were buying up all the chloroquine that was available. The extent some pharmaceutical shops did not have any chloroquine tablets available. People are eager to hear what will help them. So if you do not talk to them, how would they know? It is not possible. No other person will help you talk to the people you know. It's not your upline duty. It is not your downline's duty. It is not company's duty. It's your own duty. And if you have been using these products in the past, there is no way somebody will not see any change in you. One of the things I noticed with people who start using Green Life products, give them a week, 2 weeks. Their color changes, facial expression changes. In some cases, some people who are very skinny, they begin to put on weight. They look good. They look healthy. They look fresh. And you see people begin to ask them, what are you using? From that angle, you can introduce what you are using to them. 2 of my hairdressers are members of Green Life today because they asked that question. And when they ask, what cream are you using, madam? I said, it's aloe vera. They said, which aloe vera? Is it the plants that we have in the house? I said, no, we have a product called aloe vera capsule. The plants used to make that aloe vera different from the one you have in your house. It doesn't grow here. And it's poisonous if you take it raw. But ours has been produced in such a way that you can consume it. And when they buy that aloe vera capsule and they're using, other people begin to tell them, you're looking different. And with that, you're looking different. What happens? Referrals come in. So you find out that, honestly, if you're not succeeding in Green Life, you are the one holding yourself back. No other person is holding you back. You are holding yourself back. Buy the products, give to people. And something very important I must say at this point in time, please do not do sympathy selling. Do you know what sympathy selling is? You're treating somebody. You're pitying the person. The money is too much. I don't know if you'll be able to buy all the products. You know that if the person does not buy the required amount of products, the person will not get treated. Please, there is a difference between management and treatment. Give the person the right quantity the person needs to get treated. If somebody, if somebody is treating stroke and you're using ST pills and you tell the person it's just one packet. Meanwhile, company has said, you use it for 10 days, you skip a day and continue using. What have you done? You've not treated the person. No matter the kind of results the person gets, the person is not treated. But the person is seeing the effect of the products working. So you need to continue to ensure that the person gets treated. It does not stop at one. What you're doing is management. That is not treatment. So tell people the truth. And they make budget for it. There is the place at Mbise. They treat stroke with herbs for 50,000. And people pay. If you go there and see the crowd that is there, you become amazed. So why would you do sympathy selling? Burial is not cheap. So tell people what they need, the quantity they need. And when they get treated, they are happy with you because you have told them the truth. And if they're happy with you, they'll refer people to you. And if they refer people to you, you get more customers. And from your customers, you get business partners. 60% of people who in my network have today, people who came in as patients, people who came in as customers, but now they have become business partners. So you can do the same. It's not difficult to get people with these products. I always tell people that Green Life products, you will always see people who will buy it. You may not get as much people to partner with you because of bad experiences some have had in the past. And because of those bad experiences, when they hear network, they take off. But I tell them, use our products. Don't worry about the business partnering. Don't worry about registering. Use the product, get your health. Then you will be the one to tell me if you want to join us to do the business. In some cases, some became members because they started referring people. And I started telling them from these referrals, do you know you can earn additional income? And they're surprised. And some start with earning 20% retail profit, then start getting bonuses, and they're happy. Some of them, I offer them free registration so that they begin to enjoy using these products and getting money from it. And you see them begin to direct people, as many people as possible. But if you do not open your workshop, how will you have sales? What is your workshop? Your mouth. If you do not talk to people, nothing is going to happen. So you need to talk to people. You can send short text messages to your friends, to your relatives. Oh, I have something that can be of help to you in this period of COVID-19, something that can help you prevent getting this disease. Will you be interested? And for those ones who call you, you follow up. You follow up. You send them the products. I sold about 10 herbal steamers in Lagos. I didn't get a one-on-one contact with these people. But some of them called me when they saw my post on status shared, and they asked, is this working? I said, yes. Look at what it did for my daughter. who has asthma. And they're like, really? I said, you know that those who have respiratory problems are among those that said are likely to die if they have this disease. They said, it's true. I don't want to die. So what happens? They bought it. They bought the herbal steamer with double ginseng, anti-cold tea, detoxing, and tea. So what am I saying? If you do not make any effort, nothing is going to happen. It's not possible for anything to happen, but you have to make the effort. You have to show up every day. And if you have signed up people, when they see that you're working, you're talking to people, you're recruiting people, you're getting customers, they too will come and ask you, how are you doing this? You share that with them. When you share that with them, they will learn and they will do the same. Encourage them to repeat what you are doing. And as they're getting the results, make sure they get what is due to them, what they're entitled to. And you find out that nobody will complain. I'm a heavy consumer of this product. I've taught my team members to be heavy consumers of this product. In fact, as you are signing up, you must start using these products. Start with the smaller ones. Start with Royalty. You can retail some and drink some. Start with detoxing tablets. Start somewhere. Because when you are talking, it shows. But when you know nothing about the product, it shows too. And people will look at you funny. As you conclude your discussion, they will take a walk. They will say, she's not using the product and she wants me to use the product. That is the truth. So use the products. Glow using Green Life products. Look beautiful. Look handsome. When people see you, they'll be interested. Nobody is interested in talking to an ugly person who looks unhealthy. That is the truth. Dress very well. When people see you representing your brand, they'll be happy to know what is behind it. They'll be happy to join you in doing this business. Network marketing, unfortunately, has disappointed a lot of people. But Green Life has not done that. So when you are talking to people, have that at the back of your mind. Empathize with them. Give them a little sample of your products. Don't be stingy. Learn to be giving. These teas are in sachets. 2-4 is not too much to give out. One of my secret weapons is this PR. I do a lot of PR. And the PR comes with these products. Give it out to people. They use it. They have a taste of it. The next thing they tell you, I want to buy. I have a bank manager that buys just anti-cold tea because of the AC in her office. She buys it each time, like 20 packets for her personal usage. She keeps it. That is her morning tea. As she comes to work, they open it and give to her to drink. Anytime her stock goes down, she repeats the purchase. So if you do not open up and talk to people, how would you rank advance? It's not possible. It's not magic. It's not do. You have to take the step. You have to talk to people. If you do not do that and be a user of your product, then there's no way you will sell. There's no way you will market. There's no witchcraft involved. You just have to do it. All the prayer in this world without works, what happens? It's useless. Give God something to bless. Go out. The person who opens a one-man business goes out every day to ensure that he sells. He does not sit at home, lock up the shop, and expect that sales will go on. That's not possible. So show up every day in your business. The only difference with network marketing is you decide your hours. If you say it's 3 hours a day to spend 3 times in a week, it's well and good. But utilize the time well to talk to people you meet. Share flyers. Those are tools. If you have CDs, share them. Talk to people. But nothing is as powerful as your story. Nothing is as powerful as other people's story. Make it your own. Share it with others. They begin to appreciate the efficacy of our products and they want to be users too. People are sincerely looking for health solutions. Unfortunately, and fortunately too, Before, people would be quick to tell you they want to travel abroad. Who is traveling now? Nobody. Because the disease out there, COVID-19 virus, is worse off in US and Europe. So nobody wants to travel. So which means we have the opportunity to get to a lot of people. Think out of the box. Think of people, friends of friends you could reach out to, relatives you could talk to, your neighbors. There's so many people. Sincerely speaking, there's so many people. You have phone. You have contacts on your phone. Those contacts, make use of them. Make use of them. In one of the summits we had, they said if you send messages to 100 people, expect to get response from 10 people. If you do not get response from 10 people, please delete all the numbers on your contacts. You have generation of poverty. Don't look for anybody who is doing anything to you. It's those contacts on your phone. Delete all of them. Get fresh numbers. Get aligned to other people. Socialize. If you have one good friend that gives you referral, get it. There are clubs that have a lot of numbers. You can tip off the workers there and get those contacts. Make use of them. Send people messages. Do bulk attempts. There's so many ways you can get people our products because we have something good. I am so happy when I see people I have treated get well. It gives me a sense of fulfillment. Poverty is a disease too. When people who cannot feed, you see them doing big things. I have a team member. She has been a source of glory to her family. She started this business when she was struck down with stroke. She got treated. She became a member. She gave Green Life her all. And the rewards paid off. Her family is well fed. Her children look fresh, healthy. Everybody in the neighborhood knew something has changed in her life. She got people, so many people wanted to follow her because they knew she was in abject poverty. And now there's a difference. She had built a house and she's still growing. She's never going back. Our products are secret weapon. These products are so amazing. I cannot get tired of talking to people about our products. Jehovah is the number one person keeping me alive. And for me, he's using Green Life products. I don't know where I would have been today if not for Green Life products. So if you have the opportunity, please help people. Don't be stingy with your talk. Talk to people, encourage them to use our products. And if they are happy, they will bless you. They will bring people for you. They will send referrals your way. You will never lack. But if you shut your mouth and tell yourself, I cannot do this, you have given up already. My mentor, Eric Worre, always says, excuses are the lies you tell yourself. So if you want to come up with all the excuses in this world, there are plenty. There's never an end to it. And you'll be there. Other people will be succeeding. You will still be complaining and giving excuses. Sit down, find out what is wrong, and begin to address your problem. Well, this is the little I have to say today. I'm happy to be here once again. Thank you very much. If there's any question, I would entertain, if it's okay.
So as we did with the earlier presentation, please, if you have any question, at the bottom right of your phone, you will see a button labeled More. Click on it, then you will see option, where you see an option, raise hand, a context menu raise hand. Just click on it. It will indicate that you're raising your hand. We will call you and you can ask the Eagle director your question. Good, we have one hand. Madam Stella, Dr. Stella, please go ahead, please.
Yeah, my Eagle, Jenny, thank you very much for a wonderful lecture. I have this question to ask. Some of my clients, at times they will tell you that when they use SCP together with double ginseng and dancing, they will tell you that their body, they will become so energetic. They will be so energetic. So I want to ask you, is it a normal thing, or is it because of their challenge, or can somebody drop one of these products? Then maybe after you reintroduce, what I mean, is it a crime to give the three blood boosting circulatory products at the same time? Because some people will tell you that they are becoming too energetic or something like that. So that's my question. Thank you very much.
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Thank you, Dr. Stella, for your question. Well, we should not forget that body system varies. So what may be okay for A person may not be okay for B person. So if the person complains, what I usually do is to reduce the dose. In some cases, I find out that if I reduce the dose, the person's body may be able to carry it. For instance, the ST pills, depending on age and size of the person, I usually give 1 sachet. But if the person's body cannot carry it, I go back to 25. In some cases, 20. I had a patient like that. The ST pills, I had to come down to as low as 10. And his body accepted it. And we continued with a combination of dancing and B-Care and double ginseng. So actually it depends. At times when you withdraw too, you notice that the problem may persist. At times too, the person's body, what you call healing crisis, person's body is trying to get used to the product. And so after some few days, you may notice that it will stop. So I watch them. So long as they're not having a very bad reaction, I watch them. And I equally try to monitor what they're actually doing. I've had very bad experiences with a lot of patients because some of them don't tell you the truth. They will tell you, for instance, that using these ST pills as you prescribed, 1 sachet. And when you now ask them, because you've checked how many days each will last, this takes you, if you're taking a sachet, morning, night, this takes you 6 days. And you find out that at the 10th day, it's still remaining. So what happened? That means the person is not taking it at the right dose. I had a woman like that. She was diabetic. She had stroke. She was hypertensive, diabetic, and she had stroke. Now, instead of taking ST pills as recommended, and she's on the very, very large size, she was taking 2 pills. Glutrins, she was taking one pill. And the husband kept complaining that the medicine, he's not seeing any difference. So I had to personally go to their house. I said, please kindly bring out the bottles. Let me see how to administer this product. Because when you ask them, please, are you taking it as recommended? They will say, yes, that's exactly what I'm doing, as you wrote it out. But you find out that it's not true. So when I follow up, when I go there, and when they bring it out, I know how long each is supposed to last. And so with that way of checking, I find out that most of them lie. And some too will go and buy some other drugs, combine it with yours without telling you. And so it's only when you follow up. In some cases, sincerely speaking, I had to go to their homes. And that's when you find out some of these things. So you just have to be watchful with patients. And that's what I have to say. Follow up. Follow up.
Techno K7, go ahead, please.
I can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me. Good evening, Madam
Good
Jennifer.
evening.
This is first time that I'm seeing you. I just hearing Madam Jennifer that our New Year's ego. Congratulations
Thank
once
you
more.
very much.
My question is, this STP, are they taking it every day, morning and night, or are they taking it one day and a day interval?
It's every day, morning and night. Morning and night.
Okay.
For 10 days stretch without interruption. You skip, then continue.
Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome. Any other question? Any other question?
I have a question. And my question is, as a member, how can I become better equipped in building my business? I'm not very good with product selling. So what advice will you give? How can I'm not very good with product selling. What tips can help me to also build my network or build my business going forward?
Well, that would depend on what you mean by product selling, because the product drives the business.
Okay.
But what people see as selling of products is practically hawking products. That's rubbish. I earlier talked about our third-party tool. Let me give you a very good example. Somebody directed somebody to you who is sick, because sick people are everywhere. You don't look for sick people. They're everywhere. Now, somebody directed a sick patient to you because he knows you are representing a company that is into healthcare. Now, let's say the person is diabetic. And the person comes, you start treatments without a proper quantum analysis. You may not notice because the person may not open up to tell you that he has other conditions. Like I earlier mentioned in my lecture, diabetes is a disease that affects the circulatory system, damages the circulatory system. And that's why those who are diabetic end up most times becoming hypertensive. So if you do not know that and you do not do any quantum analysis, you may not know that this person is hypertensive. So while you are busy concentrating on the treatment of diabetes, the person may have other underlying issues, which if you don't handle them becomes a problem. The person sees it that is not getting proper results. But that third-party tool we have, which is our quantum therapy analyzer, actually helps you to even get people to buy more, to get people to treat more. Some people usually ask you, do I have to take all these things at the same time? Because the quantum has recommended and you've listed like 7, 8, 9 products. Is it not damaging? And I always tell them, have at the back of your mind that these are not chemical drugs. Where the chemical components can clash with each other. These are medicinal plants. Even our Phoenix pills have like 25 herbs inside to produce one. And I always refer to our local treatment, for instance. If we're treating malaria locally, we do not use one plant. Use pawpaw leaves, mango leaves, lemon, lime, plantain, what is it called? Dogoyaro. and so many other products and other plants, and they boil it together, and you take a cup as a dose and consume. Is it not true? So you can actually take this and they complement each other. So why are we saying that? If you're not using that third-party tool, you may find out that you may not grow as you wish to.
Okay.
And that is because network marketing has disappointed a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like my mentor, Eric Warren, would say, he decided to go in training of network marketers in order to get them to become professional network marketers. If you have that book written by Eric Warren, for me, it's a must-have for anybody who wants to do this business of network marketing. It explains so many important things you need to know. So you do not take the business.
What's the name of the book?
GoPro. GoPro.
GoPro.
I forgot. I would have. Yes, okay. GoPro. 7 steps to becoming a network marketing professional.
All right.
And it teaches you the skills, all the skills you need to learn, things you need to do. But it's not enough for you to read the book. If you read the book without applying all it says there, it's rubbish. To not help you. So you apply. Why I'm talking about our quantum therapy machine is because those who do not even have any kind of education cannot talk. Some are shy. But they know how to tell people, please go to our office and run a test. In some cases, they will not even mention registered members. But that's all it takes. What we need is that this comes from A, B, C, D person. And whatever the person buys, we'll keep for the person. The retail profits we'll keep for the person. The points goes to the person who did the referral. And the person is happy. And you see some people in a short while, they get awards. Within this COVID-19 period, I will tell you I have over 20 people who qualified for international trips. Why is it like that? Most of them are good at bringing those sick people. At times, it's in the bus stop. They'll say, madam, you know well, chai, how they do you now? People open up to people who are sympathetic to their case. And once they open up, they say, you get where I go, like, how do you go? They will not mention network. Because in some cases, the minute you that network, you have lost the person. If Green Life had come to me as a network, I wouldn't have done it. Because I've done over 15 and they failed. Not because I didn't put in effort. I didn't even work as hard as I did in some other networks in Green Life, sincerely speaking. The last one I did, I was holding 15 house seminars in different locations. In a day. But I'm not doing that here. Because of this third-party tool I'm talking about. So some of us do not appreciate the usefulness of our quantum analyzer. Sincerely speaking, it does the work for you. If you don't have it, and you have an upline, trustworthy upline that you can refer to, or a colleague in the same team, then awesome. The points accrue to you. You see yourself growing faster. You see yourself getting your patients to become your business partners eventually, but not at the time of joining, because nobody wants to hear about the business when the person is sick.
Thank you very much. I think I got something from your response. For one to be very, very good, to be able to build his business very well, you must not shy. You must be very, very alert to opportunities and be prepared to speak up. And take advantage of every opportunity that you find yourself. And also, you've also said something about taking advantage of our third-party tool, which is the quantum analyzer. And in fact, very, very good. Thank you very much. And I have information that in the forthcoming BLT that will soon hold, that quantum analyzer is one course that would be given much attention to. So it is something in which all of the colleagues will actually want to buy into. Now,